You gonna congratulate the
There.
winner and all that? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Monday. Let's see, it's Monday. Monday night, Pioneer Family Show. I don't know if you guys. I'm still working out the quirks, the kinks, and the other stuff. I can see you guys here on this screen. Yes, it is. Tonight is the Pioneer Family Show, guys. I'm still trying to learn how to put the song in the dance, and I got to make up a new song and dance. It's going to be a good one, though. I don't know what kind of music I'm going to pick. It could be rock. It could be rap. Could be some Johnny Cash. Didn't you used to play when you were a kid? What was that thing you went for lessons for? Come on.
The accordion.
The accordion. Ricky played the accordion.
I'm pretty good on accordion, I'll tell you. I did a lot of weddings.
You did?
Yep.
A lot of weddings here.
Papa's my favorite song. You know?
Yeah, I know.
I still.
And hey, if you guys are wondering, I'm going to wait for people to come on. Normally it's a song on the dance, but hey, we're supposed to be on at 8. It should be Monday. It should say 8 o'clock hour. That's what we should say. Monday's the 8 o'clock hour. We haven't been on here in a couple of weeks. We've been a little bit, I guess I could say busy or something. But let's see, make sure this is working here. Oh, we got Tracy is on. Let's see if I can post your comments up there. Hey, Tracy, can you see your comment on the screen? That's the question I am asking. Ryan, sing the song. Let me know if you guys can see Troy's stuff there on the screen. I know I can see it. Hey, Mike Parrish, how's it going? Again, guys, this evening we talk everything and anything pigeon racing, one-loft racing, pigeon racing, pigeon keeping, pigeon housing, pigeoning. Sherry, I've got your song. I don't know. I might use it for the next race, but thank you. Yes, I see it. Okay, good. So I know on this screen that I'm looking, I don't see the comments posted up here. Let me just push one button just to see if I can do it right. Let's just see this. Ah, there we are. Now I've got my.
But now you've got me on the other side of the table.
That was magic.
It's incredible.
Hey, you've been the great
What you
Houdini.
can do with the trick photography.
Okay, quick rundown here. The last, if you guys have questions, comments, or complaints, whatever.
So actually, if I want to hit you, I do this. Oh no.
No, you're going the wrong way. We switched seats. Isn't that amazing? If I go back to the other camera.
Yeah.
Again, guys, I got to read the comments here off the cellular device, so please. Ryan, ask Ricky to sing the song. No, we're not going to sing that song. You don't want to hear. If there's one thing you don't want to hear, is Ricky singing. Okay, so far since we finished the graduations, wow, what was it? It feels like forever ago.
4 or 5 weeks ago.
4 or 5 weeks ago. FC Pigeons. Yes, we can see the comments. Hey, thank you for tuning in, FC Pigeon Guy, and you can see the comments there, Ricky.
Oh yeah, good.
Good. All right. Good evening, Peebler. Okay. Fun fact. We finished the graduation. So it took us 4 weeks of pretty much 7 days a week training from 2 miles right up to 80 miles. Okay?
That's right. Yeah.
So I think we missed 2 days in the month of was it August?
That
2 months, 2 days in the month of August of training.
Was that for the 80 miler, wasn't it?
Yeah,
because of the weather or something.
Whatever.
Something we held back a bit there.
Okay, so we wrangled off there about 11 to 1,200 miles in training on those pigeons.
Right.
But this is something that blew my mind away.
Mm-hmm.
But in the last 16 days,
right,
just in race mileage, not in our training, we have put 650 race miles on those pigeons. 650 race miles.
Doing very well.
On those pigeons. Guys, this course here, what we've created here, this is not an every 7 day a week race. That's great. It's super easy to how should I say it? It's super easy to break the card down and rebuild it, break the card down and rebuild it. But this here, you can start to see right now on these pigeons, like our last race. They've been to North Bay. They've had 4 races in, and you'll ask them for the 5th time out, and some of them start to
wobble,
start to pack it in.
Yeah,
and I have looked on this last race, birds in my loft that I would have. You could have said to me, Ryan and Coke, I'll bet you $500 it's on the first drop.
Mm-hmm.
The black pigeon, will be on the first drop. A bird from Ross Vaquero, a Heavenly Goddess, will be on that drop. Okay, pigeons I really, and they just disappear right off the map. And what a lot of people I don't think realize, they watch and they say, well, look at they're losing pigeons. We're not racing a regular race style here. This is extreme, man. Ryan, explain the 650-mile races. What did that cover? Good question, Troy. So we started off, I think it was on the 9th of September. We did 94 miles. Okay. And then 3 days later, we went to 114 miles. And then basically 3.5 days later, we went to 160 miles. And then 3.5 days later, we went to 114 miles. And then basically 3.5 days later, we went 160 miles. You add all those up, you basically come out to 650 miles. I think maybe I may have added the training in or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You guys can do the math on that. We did train about 5 times in there of 20 miles. So we put another 100 on. These pigeons right now, I've done the math, they're over 1,800 miles of going up and down that road. Very, very tough. There is no race on this planet of Earth that has handled this. There's none. I've looked at all the races. I've looked on the Win Companion, and there's some really good races in the U.S. Really good races. The Crooked River, the guys trained them 1,000 miles. It is a fast course, but he's still putting the work in. Great. I like to see that. He's done that in about 7-8 weeks of training. We are here at what now? We're at 4 weeks, 4 plus we're at 6 weeks. We got about 1,800 miles on those pigeons. Paul Lars says, evening, everyone. Hope you all are well. Hey, I like how you did the hearts there from Ireland. We like everyone in Ireland. Remember the Dublin boys?
Oh, yeah.
Remember they were in the pool hall?
Yeah.
We were at, where was that? We were in
Poznan or Poland.
Yeah, we were in Poland at the Olympiad, and we went down to the hotel bar, and there was a group of Irish pigeon guys. Man, you get in with them for the evening. You feel like they're the most friendliest people ever. Lots of fun, but I always like the Irish people. They're good. Joseph, hey, Jay-Z. Hello. There's our girl, Heather Green. Hey, Heather, how are you? Hey, congratulations, Brian Mansker. The bird's in his loft. He's got it. It's a good one. Team Grovers. I messaged Grovers. What's her name? Georgina. And she, it's her first time. She goes, she says, I shit my pants. I can't believe I just won. She's understanding it, but she's having a good time. Like Paul Lars says, we know how to party in Ireland. Yes, you guys do. But looking at that right there, what these birds have done up to this point, it's remarkable. It's remarkable.
It's what they've done. It's been fair to the birds as well. They haven't been dropped, dropped without training. These birds have had the training. Their bodies, the muscle tone, and everything's, has been great. And now after this weekend's race we just had. What's today? Monday, Sunday. sat, relaxed.
Yep.
And today we let them relax. We were going to let them loft fly, but we've had some heavy rain. So there isn't any sense in doing that. So they relaxed again,
Sleeping in.
so, which is good. And they've been fed very well to, I know my birds don't even look like they went, but I'm feeding them very well to regain and get ready for this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, and you look at some of these other one loft races, and these birds are birds. If they fall off in a fair sense, I would say. You look at some of these other one loft races, and they don't train much, and they just take the pigeons and just dump them off. Those pigeons haven't got a prayer in hell, a lot of them, because they're not in condition. Right? Our pigeons are in condition.
Yeah. And you know, do I like this course of training and racing? I like it. I think it's very, very good. But I think overall in the pigeon sport, majority of these pigeons on this, what we've done, for what we've trained, we should not have been down, I say, 25 pigeons from the last race. No way. If we were racing them on 7 days, we wouldn't be down those pigeons. But you change it. You turn the screwdriver and you ask a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. And you see the breaking point in certain pigeons. Again, there's some bad luck. Some birds make the odd rod turn. But that's what I think I'm seeing in a little bit of it. Maybe more in mine than in yours or just overall. Because I look at other one loft races that are on a 7-day cycle, or I'm not even using 7. A lot of them are on 10-day cycles.
Are they?
10 days, yeah. Well, they got to pick the winds, right? The winds. They're going with the wind every time. And the birds get a lot of rest. And you don't, we're going to see now. Now these birds go on now back to a 7-day cycle. Let's see how they perform again.
I couldn't believe it. They're Burke's Falls. That was 2 races ago. I was up there. It was heavy overcast. It was almost like it was going to be nightfall, right? And I waited there till we liberated at 11, I believe. I got there at 6:30, waited till 11 to get a break in the sky, and the overcast went higher up, elevated. The visibility was 16 kilometers.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what it said. And you could see the odd little bit of sunlight coming through. And there's on the other side of that Highway 11, there's a kind of a hill.
Right.
Covered in trees. Most of the time, you could only see about half of it because the overcast was so low. We had drizzle. And I waited, drizzle, waited. Then all of a sudden, just kind of cleared up.
Right.
Went up. We got some sun coming through. I liberated the birds, and I'm not kidding you. I drove 12 minutes on that Highway 11 southbound, and the birds took off real good this time. The first time they went to Burke's Falls, they went north and they went east and that. They went out.
That was an us problem. That's not them.
Yeah, right. So they went out. They went a little bit east. They turned and hooked and went right south. I got on that Highway 11 and I drove for 12 minutes. Now that road is 100 kilometers or 63 miles an hour. And I'm going down there 100 clicks, maybe 120 clicks at some spots. 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So I've been down the road 12 miles. And then all of a sudden, this stuff started coming back in, the drizzle. I drove maybe 3 or 4 miles through heavy drizzle, overcast, almost like fog. Then it cleared for maybe 5 minutes. Then it came back in. I talked to Ryan on the phone, and I said, you know what? There won't be any day birds today. Or if they do come, it'll be 4 or 5 o'clock. I drove about 25 miles through this crap.
Right.
And once I got south of Bracebridge, right, The sky just cleared up. White puffy clouds, blue sky, cleared up.
And away they went.
Got south of Aurelia, the wind started picking up. But they flew about 25 miles through
Shit.
plain crap.
Now, again, I'm going to get to some of the comments here.
Right.
You said to me, we're going to be lucky to get daybirds.
That's what I said.
He said that from 114 miles. And I said to him, you can ask him. He said, there'll be 2 hours and 10 minutes, 2 hours and 5 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Right.
I said, there's going to be no problem with that. He said, they got that little drizzle. They got that. He said, 30 minutes I drove. 30 minutes, 30 miles. I drove through this shit. I says, nope.
But the birds,
The birds,
with the birds
worked in it.
birds had, they were properly trained and they had
That's right.
confidence.
That's right. Now we got a few people said hi. Paul